All right, we're going to talk about the left hand finger pattern on the cello. This video is just for people playing the cello, not for violin, viola, or bass, just the cello. Oops, bad timing. So for the cello left hand pattern, we're actually going to do something that's an advanced skill, but I'm going to teach it to you now because it's not really that difficult if you start early. So it's something called shifting. I'm going to bring you in close so you can see my fingerboard. So my fingerboard on my cello, here, it's easier if you can see here on the side. So I have a tape for my first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and then you should have another tape up here. I don't know if I put a sticker here or not, but you should have another tape right here. I don't know if you can see mine, but there's one right there. So you should see 1, 2, 3, and 4, then a little bit of a gap, and then this one right here. So we're going to take our first finger and we're going to slide our entire hand down until our first finger lines up right there. Okay? This is what's called fourth position. Fourth position. So if I say go to fourth position, you're not going to bring your hand here. You're going to slide that hand all the way down to where that first finger is on that tape right there. Okay? If I say first position, that means I'm going to slide my hands and put it where it normally has been, one finger per tape. Okay? So we're going to do this one little step at a time. I'm going to start by putting my left hand on the strings and then hover them. We're going to start with no fingers down at all. Notice how my elbow is out. It's nice and strong. My fingers are curved, not touching the strings yet, but they're still curved. I'm going to take my right hand and put it on the side of the fingerboard down here. It shouldn't be up here. And I'm going to play D 4 times. Ready, go, and. Then I place my first finger on the first finger tape right there, and I'm going to hold it all the way down until it makes a nice ringing sound like that. Ready? 1, 2. This is called E. Ready, go. Now I'm going to add my second and third finger all at the same time. So now every finger is down except for my pinky. Ready? This is called F sharp. Ready, go. Alright, now I have one finger left to add. That's my pinky. Stretch it out to its tape. All 4 fingers strong in on the tape. This is called G. Ready, go. Alright, now I'm going to slide my entire hand down to that 5th position. So if you start here on G, there's another tape down here. We're going to slide everything down to that new tape. And I'm going to have you just put your first finger on that. All your other fingers are hovering. And we're going to play that. Hold it down. Ready, go. And that's the only thing we're going to play here. After that, we're going to slide our hand back to first position. And this might feel difficult at the first, but you're going to line up all of your fingers all at once, including your pinky, with each of their tapes. So you have all 4 fingers down now. Ready, 4 fingers, go. Then you take away your pinky, all your other fingers are down. 1. Then you take away your third finger and second finger. The only one that's left is your first finger. Ready, go. And hover all of your fingers. So in fast forward motion, what we're doing is no fingers, then first finger only on its tape. Then second and third finger on their tapes. Then add our pinky only. Then we look for the extra tape. We slide everything down to that spot right there. Hold it down. Play that 4 times. Then we go in reverse order back to G. all 4 fingers down, making sure your pinky lines up with its tape and all your others line up with their tapes. Take away your pinky. Take away everything except for your first finger. And then take away your first finger. Okay? So everything should be pretty straightforward except for 2 things. Number 1, remembering that you're going to go from first finger to first, second, and third. We're not going to do anything with just 2 fingers yet. We will later, but not right now. And then going from here all the way to there and then back with our fingers on the string, that's going to be kind of tricky. So we're going to do this a couple of times. And I'm going to turn and face you a little bit more this time. And we're going to do it with a little bit of a break between each of us, okay? So if you need to walk through that several more times, just rewind back to the beginning of this and do it as many times as you need to. This is going to be a little bit faster, but not very fast, all right? So I'm going to put on a metronome. And we're going to do every note 4 times, then 4 beats of silence. Then the next 4 notes, then the 4 beats of silence. You'll see how we do this. Here, ready? Go. Set. Feet are flat on the floor. Knees are on either side of the cello, and the cello neck is not resting on my shoulder or up against my neck. It's also not way out here. It's about a fist, maybe a little bit less, away from my cheek. All right, bring that elbow down, but make sure it's nice and round. Your fingers are round. Ready? D 4 times. 1, 2, no fingers are down yet. Ready, go. Put your first finger down. This is called E. Go. Now add second and third finger. Ready, all 3 fingers. Add your pinky. 1, 2. All of your fingers are down. Go. Notice your elbow should still be out like this. Now find that next tape. Slide your whole hand. Ready, go. Now we're going to have all 4 fingers down. Slide back, all 4 fingers down quickly. Ready, G, go. Take your pinky away. We're just doing first, second, third finger. Go now. Now just your first finger. We're skipping 1 and 2. Ready, first finger only. Oops, my bad. And open D. No fingers down. Ready, have them hover though. Go. All right, that's the kind of quicker version. If you would like to do that several times, just rewind it and we'll do it over and over as many times as you need. Now this is the final version where we do not stop between the notes. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Next note, 1, 2, 3, 4. The next note, and so on. So while you're playing one note, you can't fall asleep on me. You gotta be thinking about what's coming up next. All right, so I'm gonna slow it down just a hair more. We're taking away all of the rests, okay? It's gonna be kind of tricky, but you can do it. Nice and steady. Here we go. Left hand pattern with no pauses between the fingers. 1 and 2 and ready, open D. Your first finger's getting ready. Ready, first finger firm. Now you're thinking about your second and third finger. Now, get your pinky ready. Now you're going to slide your whole hand to the next tape. First finger slide up. And you go back. All 4 fingers are down. Ready? Make sure your other fingers behind it are on their tapes. 3 fingers only. Make sure your first finger is on its tape still. Nice and firm. 1 finger only. And then open D. Okay. So again, we did it 3 times. Once where I show you every single thing one little bit at a time. The second time is when I put a little bit of a pause between it so you have some time to set your fingers, but not too much. But then the time that we just did, no pauses. That's the final version without doing any kind of a break. So pick whichever one you are comfortable with now. Do it over and over and over again until you feel like you're ready to move on to the next level. It's most important, remember, to do things right, not necessarily to do them fast. So don't be in a hurry, just do them correctly, and then the fast will come later. So open, 1, 3, 4, shift up to 4th position, 4, 3, 1, open, just like that. All right, that's the left hand pattern on the cello.